So folks, welcome to our new project, Rowanlea Cottage. We've just purchased a holiday cottage up in the Highlands on the west coast of Scotland, in a little village called Strontian on the banks of Loch Sunart. Now in the background you can actually see Loch Sunart, and this is the whole reason we bought this particular property. So although we don't have to do much to the cottage itself, the garden has turned into an absolute nightmare. Now, we last saw this property 3 months ago and it didn't look this bad. But obviously in the last 3 months that it's been up for sale, the owner hasn't taken much care of it and we have come back to a jungle. So I spent the best part of yesterday, approximately 5 hours just cutting grass, and today we're going to get stuck into this bush. So I'm going to give you a quick tour of the garden, just show you what we need to do before we can let it out to any holiday tourists. So this is the far end of the garden. There's a couple of old sheds that need to come down. And as you can see, there's nothing but bush that needs to be chopped down. Now in the foreground you can see a couple of containers. Now this is going to be an interesting project, which I'll tell you about a bit later. So we're going to head down to the front of the garden. So all of this needs to be cleared away. It's been used as an unofficial tip. So that's the border there. On the other side of that we've got some cows in the field. So this is the side of the house. So the containers you saw there, we're actually going to convert them into a mini house. That's actually going to be a big project, and I'll take you through it as we go through the build. There's the cows in the field. And as you can see, we've got all this land we need to reclaim from the overgrowth. Big apple tree. We spent all morning clearing this away. This was completely overgrown. And there you can see George starting to dismantle the trees already. And our first job is to destroy this greenhouse. A lot of the glass panels are broken and they've actually become dangerous. And this is the view from our kitchen. Now we're going to have to prune some of these trees back because they're starting to block the view. So that was a quick tour of the garden. Now next week I'll show you the inside of the holiday cottage. But for now I'm going to have to get cracking on with it. There's a lot of work to be done. And while we're doing this work, we're going to have to fight the midges. The Scottish midge, one of the most voracious creatures on planet Earth. So believe it or not, that is actually a path up to the front gate. So we're going to have to cut it right back. That's the old glass conservatory gone now. And as you can see, we're creating these massive piles everywhere. We're going to have to get a mulcher or something and get rid of it. This was all overgrown. So hopefully we'll get a nice chill room up here so we can enjoy the views. So there's a 3-bedroom cottage on Loch Sunart for rent. Rowanlea. If you're interested, just follow the link below and you too can enjoy these stunning views. So there's another pile we need to get rid of. And we need to knock down these old sheds. Once again, another pile. And then we've got to chop all this down. There's our next big job for tomorrow. We have to chop down all these pine trees. They're blocking the view. Seems pretty pointless. So folks, that's us for today. We've managed to clear one small patch, but we are now knackered, so tomorrow we've got another big job to tackle.